Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Um, this is going to be my response to JT at I Need My Garage Time community question on what manufacturer do you love to build. Um, yeah, I'm a huge Ford guy, but my favorite genre is really muscle cars. I grew up watching Dukes of Hazzard, uh, and that really kind of got me interested in muscle cars growing up. So yeah, I mean that's primarily what I have in my stash. I do have a few World War II era tanks and planes. I'm also a huge World War II buff, so I'm looking forward to build those. I do have a few imports in my stash. I have a Porsche 911 Turbo, a Nissan Fairlady 280Z, a 240Z, not 280. I have a Lambo Miura. That's always been one of my favorite Lambos. So yeah, I've got. Years ago, I wouldn't have thought about building them, but I think as you get older, you start to really appreciate other cars out there. But yeah, my primarily my interest is muscle cars. I do like trucks too, but yeah. So growing up, my dad was a huge Ford guy. As a kid, I always remember watching TV with him, and anytime a GM or a Dodge commercial would come up, he would cuss them out, and we would just sit there and just laugh. But yeah, so he is really the one that really got me into building or loving Fords. And growing up, we had he had a 68 F100, 360, three on the tree. He had a camper on the back, and it had the boot going from the cab into the camper. And so me and my two brothers, he had a bed mounted right up next to it, the cab, and so we could lay on the bed and look through the boot and watch everything as we're going down the road. So we also had, my mom had a 68 Fairlane growing up that I currently own. She bought that brand new. It was her first brand new car, so that was a family car growing up. And yeah, so it's bulk of what we've had in our family has been Fords. My first car was that Fairlane in high school. I drove it for a couple of years, and always wanted a Mustang. So my dad found a 66 Mustang 289. Got it for pretty cheap back in the day. But it was a rust bucket that came from Michigan. So we ended up selling it, and then I bought a former parts truck from the company my dad worked for. It was an 86 F-150 with a 306 cylinder automatic. It had, I don't remember, it had well over 100,000 miles on it, but I got a file about that thick of paperwork, all the service been done to it. So I drove that the rest of my high school years, and until I was about 21. My parents sent me and my two brothers to Vegas to spend time with my aunt and uncle that recently moved out there. And so we went gambling, and I got lucky enough to win $45,000 on a slot machine. I actually won it was a High Boy Roadster with a Harley Davidson on a trailer plus $5,000 cash. I took the cash value only because we were coming home in a couple nights, so on the plane. So it made sense to me. So I came back, and we looked at it was a 98 Mustang GT. I was just a little too tall. My knees were hitting the dash, and so I ended up buying which I still own. It's a 97 F-150 standard cab flare side with the 5.4 liter off-road package. It's it's been a great truck. I love it, but yeah, I, I've heard the other guys in responses talking about they've had 200 cars, and um, I've owned 4 cars. But yeah, it's just, yeah, like I said, I mean, Ford is I'm a Ford guy through and through, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten to really appreciate building other well, not just building, but liking other cars. I've really gained a lot of respect, mainly through model building. I do a lot of research before I do a build, and so yeah, you find out a lot on other cars and other manufacturers. So, but yeah, yeah, that's my response, and I guess I'll probably make this my model of cars and coffee video this week. I don't have a model to show, but I saw that question, so I figured I better get one out. So, but yeah, again, go check out JT, his channel. Great guy, great builder, great channel too. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Have a great weekend. Happy modeling. Goodbye.